Good day, YouTubers. They're singing God Save the King, and Harry's not singing. It doesn't look like Meghan is singing either, but she's obscured by a giant candle. In my mind, there's really only two ways this can go. Either Harry doesn't publish his memoir and stops attacking the royals, or it's full speed ahead, attack, attack, attack. Harry not singing God Save the King really looks like option two, but it's all negotiable. Okay, is Charles going to meet with Harry and Meghan before they leave London? They're staying over in London after the funeral to get a face-to-face meeting with Charles. What do Harry and Meghan want? They want primarily HRH status for Archie and Lily. But I'm not sure if they automatically become prince and princess. And if they do, they don't automatically get conferred HRH status. Charles has to sign a letters patent for that to happen. If they get HRH status, they will also, the entire household will get IPP status, internationally protected person status, and will guarantee all of them government provided security wherever they jet set around the world. Okay, so the big question is, will Charles agree to grant Archie and Lily HRH status? Was the candle placement obscuring Meghan's face intentional? Okay. There's some great shots of Meghan shedding a tear at the Queen's funeral. Why would you cry at the funeral of the person who is oppressing you, that you literally hate and are trying to destroy the very institution she represents? Or perhaps Meghan was overcome by emotion. We all know in the past, Meghan revealed that she could cry on command. So were these real tears or fake? We have Oprah doing an about face over the 2019 tell-all interview with Meghan. She says she didn't know about the bombshells that would come out of it. I don't believe this. She seems to be moving away from siding with Meghan and Harry against the royals. This is a very bad sign indeed for Meghan and Harry, because as Oprah goes, so goes Hollywood and the adrenochrome drinking woke celebrities. Finally, we have President Joe Biden and his wife Jill sitting way in the back at the Queen's funeral behind the President of Poland. That gives me some satisfaction since I'm Polish. This is not a place of honor. Okay, the USA does not get the first place. We don't even get the second, the third, or the 10th place on this world stage under our esteemed president, Mr. Brandon. If Trump attended, I guarantee you my dude would be sitting in the front row. Okay, whether you like him or not, my dude would be sitting in the front row, not like bumbling Brandon. Okay, just want to point that out because this is significant for the United States that we are sat all the way in the back in a place of great dishonor. Anyway, let's take a look at what the cards want to reveal. Good day, YouTubers. Welcome back to my channel. Time for a spot of royalty. I'm Joseph Magi, author of Playing Card Divination, Fortune Telling, The Magi Method. As always, find the book worldwide on Amazon in Kindle and paperback versions. Find the full color card deck used here on Etsy/Magi Method. So, let's go right to the big question. Is Charles going to grant Archie and Lily HRH status? I mean, after all of the attack, but I guess what makes sense is this is all negotiable. Okay, if Charles can say, look, I'll give them HRH status if you stop attacking, no more attacks, shut your frickin' mouth. Okay, so, and I think that's what's going on. Just like the kings of old. So, is Charles going to grant HRH status to Lily and Archie? That coffin is a very important placement. The world. Well, let's see. Not a lot of person cards here. In fact, none. No person cards here. Here's the world. What the world thinks on the bottom. Cutting That's a no card. Ace of Spades is a no card. Four of Spades is a no card. Or delay, being silent, not speaking on the matter, not answering the question. That's people and events. So Ace of Spades, 7 clubs, 9 diamonds. He's going to communicate. Let's see, 8, 9, 17, 5 hearts. Reacting to circumstances at this time, no. He's going to stay away from them, or he's going to hide in his ivory tower. He may not meet with them. He may not meet with them at all. Family and mustard seed and letter. This could be the letter's patent. Because in order for them to get HRH, there has to be a letter's patent issued. Heart, that's what's best for all, doing what's best for all. Okay, and aces are new. So this is a no, and this is doing what's best for all. I think he's going to remain silent. Butterfly, and see if the situation transforms into the future. So will Charles even meet with them? Let's just see. I think he can just avoid them. They can just sit there in London twiddling their thumbs saying, we want to meet with Charles, and he just doesn't allow them a meeting. Is Charles going to actually meet with them? Player. No. Scapegoat. They're out. Can you see that? No, he's not going to meet with them. 21, 29, 8 hearts. He will not meet with them. Charles will not meet with them. So what do we have? I think he's going to delay. I think he's just going to not give a clear answer. He's not meeting with them. He's not going to give a clear answer. He's just going to leave it as an open thing. And I think what they're doing, and this is a very good strategy, is the more vitriolic, the more hysterical Harry and Meghan get with their crazy allegations. In response to that, and this threesome here adds 5 hearts. In reaction, each time when public opinion is like, oh, why don't you act? That's when they do something. And I think he's waiting for the fullness of outrage to come about, and then he'll act. Or it can go the other way. They can stop attacking and stop making these outrageous allegations. And I've said this before, I do think that the royals have a lot to hide. Okay, I think everybody has shameful things, but some more than others. I mean, like Harvey Weinstein, he has a lot to hide. Marina Abramovic, she has a lot to hide. Other people, they might have some traffic tickets, that they're ashamed of. So there are some skeletons in the closet, but I think that Harry and Meghan don't know what they are and can't prove them. Either they don't know what they are, or they just simply can't prove anything. And that's a problem for them. So I think he's just going to wait and see. I don't think he's not going to issue the HRH at this time. Definitely not. He's going to wait. He's going to wait. There's, where's the fire? Where's the fire, man? Okay, he doesn't have to act now. Was Meghan's crying real or fake? I think it was fake. I mean, her whole brand is against the royals. So was her or she could have had just been overcome by emotion and just started crying. 5 spades. Was her crying real? 5 spades says no. Cross decision. Oh, the act devastated officially. Oh, snake. No, she manifested it. Fallout was 5 spades, okay? And I rarely get falls outs because I don't have like teeny tiny little fumbly hands. So I don't get a lot of fallouts. I have workman's hands, and they're kind of dirty. What is this dirt on them? I don't even know. Okay. So this is kind of a no. No, it's not real. A decision to appear devastated. This is an official decision. So they have all these PR firms, and it's alleged that that Sunshine Sachs has quit. I'm also hearing allegations that they're charging Meghan a whole lot more, Meghan and Harry, a whole lot more than their other clients. I don't think they could get away with that. But I'm curious to find out if they've quit. So 1924, 6 spades, selfish, 6 spades. That's very telling. This is like a PR decision. It's going to be good if you cry at the funeral, Meghan. Queen of Spades, 6 spades. King of Diamonds. She's manifesting this selfishly for herself. Okay, she pulled it out of herself to make herself look good and to make it look like she loved the Queen. Okay, and we have Oprah saying, backtracking and trying not to be on Meghan and Harry's side. She doesn't want to be a vitriolic voice of hatred against the royal family. Because she understands that you don't defame the dead. You don't defame the dead. That's a bad, especially when it's raw and people are mourning. You don't defame the dead. And I don't know if you saw some of those images of people like shouting nasty things at the procession of the funeral. They were dealt with very aggressively. They were like yanked backwards and thrown on the ground. I mean, they weren't playing around. The other people, because people are mourning and they were upset. Let's add this up. 20, 32, 38, 39. So 40 is 10 spades. So 10 clubs. Yeah, she really had to work for it. She had to work up this emotion. So we all know Meghan can come up with emotions. She can cry on command. So this was a business decision to look sympathetic, to make herself look more sympathetic. The candle shot with Meghan behind it is a lot of fun. That she was completely obscured by the candle. Was that intentional, or did the media just really make the most of it? And I'm loving it. I mean, it's like McDonald's. I'm loving it. So I mean, that's just a fun shot. That could be an iconic shot. She's just persona non grata. She's nobody hiding behind the candle. It's like Mr. Biden being placed in the back row behind the Polish president. I mean, that's Fumble Bunny. Okay, so was her placement behind that candle intentional? Ruler. We have a 2. Yeah. Conflict. Yeah. Yes, it was. It was intentional. And somebody really worked hard on this. And they just wanted to put her as far away as possible. 10 clubs is the trip over water, and just really, I got it upside down, working really hard at it. Somebody really schemed about this. 8 and 13, 21. Yeah, it was intentional. So that's fun, because I didn't think it was intentional. I thought, oh, what a happy circumstance that occurred. What a great image. And, whether that's intentional or not, the image, it affects things. Like, I was reading a book on body language. Like, if you cross your arms, and it makes you skeptical, depending if your body language is open or closed, it causes your emotions to react to your own body language that could be completely unconscious. Will Harry dump his memoir deal? Okay, because he's very upset. He wasn't singing God Save the King, which, that's not a good sign if you want him to dump his memoir. So will Harry dump the memoir? Will he back out of writing it? Snake. Very difficult. Oh, that's promising. Are we going to get Harry dumping the memoir? So, Snake, it's a lot of underlying stuff, and this is revenge, and carefully plotted revenge, and working everything together, 24/27 against the permanent family. He's really got some nasty stuff in there. But outside intervention this says no. The royal family, the permanent family, will intervene, and it looks they're going to kind of convince him that it looks bad in the eyes of the world. 1420 plus 16, 36. No, 9 spades. We have the no card underneath. 36, 9 spades. I think he's going to back out of the book deal. He's a rage monster. He needs to stop drinking and drugging. He's a rage monster at this point. But outside circumstances, there's going to be enough pressure applied to him that I think he will dump the memoir. That is what that's looking like to me. That he will not go through with it. How did our illustrious Brandon feel about being sat in the back behind the Polish president? I mean, because he's in cognitive decline. Okay, the whole world is taking advantage of us. Ukraine is being attacked. They're about to attack Taiwan. What are we going to do? What are you going to do? We're not going to do anything. That's what we're going to do. We're going to suffer with high prices and disruption of the supply chain. But that's not as much as the Taiwanese people are going to suffer. They're going to die, a lot of them. So how did our illustrious Brandon feel about being sat in the back? Or was he just like, he didn't even notice, Jill didn't point it out to him. An important event. Cut. Oh, there's the devil. Because I don't know if you remember, Biden went to, I think, Saudi Arabia, our wonderful ally, to beg that they would increase oil production. And they're like, and he fist bumped him. And they're like, nope, we're not going to do it. And then just sent him away and gave him nothing. Wow, that is serious disrespect, bro. We are seriously being disrespected on the world stage. And I'm worried, okay? This kind of disrespect can lead to the invasion of the American homeland by China or something, which eventually I think is going to happen. If we keep declining, like Mr. Biden is declining, that's going to happen. So it's either Russia or China that's going to eventually attack us and invade us. So how did he feel about that? It was a key. He did note it as a key circumstance in the strength of the United States. He did notice that it was a key circumstance, or it was pointed out to him. He's like, this looks really bad. This can say angry king, or the royal family did this kind of as a snub against him on an ongoing basis. I think that his the power of the United States, because king can also be the United States. This is a kingdom. The kingdom, it's not really, it's a republic, but the kingdom of the United States on an ongoing basis is being terribly disrespected. And it's all happening. It just keeps happening. 7 diamonds, 3 diamonds. It just keeps happening over and over in every circumstance. Let's add this up. 24, 34, 39. 10 clubs. Yeah, it's the same day. It's the same day, different. I forget what that is. Same circumstance, different day. Same thing, different day. It just keeps happening and happening and happening that we're being disrespected over and over and over. It's because we have a weak president. And some would say a weak unelected president that he didn't actually win. But I have met some people with Trump derangement syndrome. I just met one the other day, and he was crazy. I mean, that guy was crazy. And it was actually it was terrifying to talk to him. It was terrifying just to be on the other side of that conversation, how crazy he was. So it's happening. He did note it. Either was pointed out to him that this looks really bad for the United States, but it just keeps happening and happening over and over and over. We're being disrespected constantly at every opportunity by every world leader, and they're just making fun of us. And they should. Look who our president is. And if he's impeached because Republicans take over, who's going to take next? Kamala? Oh my God. She's worse than Biden. And then if you lose Kamala, you get Nancy Pelosi. Oh my God, this is a nightmare. She's worse than all of them. I don't know. We're in a bad spot right now. Who are these idiots? I mean, how do you, oh my God, I don't understand. Okay, so what do we have? Will Charles give Archie and Lily HRH? Not right now. And I don't think he's not even gonna meet with Harry and Meghan. He's just gonna push the whole thing off. That's what I think. Was Meghan's crying real? No, it was very carefully planned. Okay, was Meghan's placement behind the candle intentional? Yes, it was. Awesome. Whoever did that, give them a raise. Will Harry dump his memoir deal? Will he back out? It looks like there's a lot of pressure for him to dump the memoir, and he's really thinking about it. And our illustrious Brandon, this is just it just keeps happening, and he does realize how bad this looks, and he's going to be up for re-election. That's how I see it. I'm Joseph Magi, author of Playing Card Divination, Fortune Telling, The Magi Method. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment.